But macro trauma, which are like your big, large-scale impacts like car accidents, falls, and injuries like that, are things that most people think of, hey, maybe I should have a checkup by a chiropractor or see someone, even if I'm not necessarily feeling pain or symptoms. But micro traumas are repetitive, small stresses that can have just as big of an impact, sometimes even more than a macro trauma, because we're doing them repetitively, sometimes for years. So like a guy sitting on a 2-inch thick wallet on the right-hand side every day, starting at age 14, showing up in my office at 65, bent over because he threw his back out when he sneezed or picked up a pencil, and you literally see like a square on his jean pocket worn out from just wearing his wallet all the way there, right? Something so minor and small. Day to day is not a big deal. Week to week, not a big deal. Month to month, maybe it's a problem. But year to year, certainly now we have a repetitive stress pattern that the whole body's going to have to compensate for.
Man, how many of us haven't done that? I don't know if it's okay, but I keep my wallet in my back pocket. But when I was young, I'd sit on it. And then someone told me, fortunately, I was probably still in my teens. So now I move it so far to the side that it's just on my hip on the side, right?
Yeah, no,
That's
then
okay?
you're good. That's okay. As long as you're not, because if you sit on it, you're creating this wedge. And so one side's more taut and one side's more lax, and you're going to create a compensation there. Women do it with purses. I do it with my own kids even. I have a side that I favor of holding them on, and I try to always be conscious of flipping that. People do it at work all day long. By the way, everyone's guilty of it. Everyone's got a cell phone. If you watch how people are on their cell phone, everyone's bent forward, right? We have gravity working against us all the time.
So the head's down. What's that going to cause to the neck after years of doing that?
Well, you'll see changes happening actually on x-ray, because it's normal to have a C-shaped banana curve in the neck. And so you'll start to see curve losses in there. Like even as a kid, you'd look up at the ceiling and play outside with your friends, and like most people are looking down at everything now, right? And as we age, again, gravity will bring us forward. So if we're not doing things to bring us out of that, like pull movement exercises, extension exercises, being mindful of our posture, because we're spending so much time forward, we're actually training our body that's normal. Wow. Yeah. And when kids now are my little kids, they could pick up a phone and know what to do on it. And it's not like we hand them the phone. They just know. It's wild.
Yeah, that's all they know. They're born into it.
Yeah,
that's right, because you've gotten me to straighten my neck out a lot, using that white
Deneral,
that foam thing.
Yeah, so that's like an instrument or tool that we use. If we see a curve loss on x-ray for someone, the number one thing we want to do is remove the subluxations, that interference in that